This racist photo from Virginia Democratic Governor Ralph Northam's medical school yearbook page has thrown the state into chaos. As you can see, the photograph from 1984 depicts one man wearing blackface and another dressed in the robes of the Ku Klux Klan. Initially, Governor Northam made a statement acknowledging he was in the photo and apologized. Despite calls for his resignation from the Virginia Black Legislative Caucus and presidential hopefuls Julian Castro and Kamala Harris, he said he wouldn't step down. The next day, Governor Northam held a bizarre press conference walking back his earlier statement. He said he actually wasn't in the photo, but admitted to dressing in blackface for a different party as part of a Michael Jackson costume. Northam added he won the costume contest and offered to moonwalk for reporters, after telling the room how hard it is to get shoe polish off of one's face. Northam, who governs 1.5 million Black Virginians, still refuses to resign. Virginia places a one-term limit on governors, so he couldn't run for re-election in 2022, even if he wanted to. Now follow me here. If Northam were to resign, next in line for the governorship would be Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax, who was accused Wednesday of sexual assault by Stanford University fellow Dr. Vanessa Tyson. Tyson alleges the assault took place at the 2004 Democratic National Convention in Boston and has hired the legal firm which represented Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. Fairfax has hired the legal firm which represented Justice Brett Kavanaugh in his confirmation battle last year. Fairfax, who denies the allegations, has said little about the possibility of taking the governor's office. If Fairfax doesn't get the job or steps out of the running, Virginia Attorney Governor Mark Herring would be next in line. He also admitted to wearing blackface at a party in the 80s and apologized for it Wednesday. Now, assuming he doesn't get the job either, the fourth person in line for governor would be House of Delegates Speaker Kirk Cox, the leader of a 51-50 Republican majority, who only came into power because of a coin toss last year after a special election ended in a tie. Well, we've physically run out of monitors, but we think it's important and telling to also mention that Virginian State Senator Tommy Normant was one of the editors of a Virginia Military Institute yearbook from the 1960s, which also featured racist language and students in blackface. So, what have we learned? It appears that journalists and constituents need to check out yearbooks. In a few years, social media will surely make this a less daunting task. But for the time being, we need to look at the records we have. These future politicians were old enough to know the consequences of their actions and appearances. This is not dancing on a rooftop, it's outright racist. In the future, it's imperative that these things come to light well before someone takes office. And it's our job as reporters and dutiful citizens of democracy to ensure the public knows who they're electing. That's all the time we have tonight. I'm Joey Safchik from all of us here at Politicat. Thank you for watching, and good night.